How have you been? I'm so glad to be back and I'm ready to share one or two things today. My name is Rispa Nyabate. I'm so excited to share another video. I'm excited. I'm happy to be alive. And I don't know why, as time goes by, I'm getting the hang of it. I'm getting used to shooting videos. I'm more relaxed, I'm more excited, and I'm happy. I'm really happy to come this far. Yes, my name is Rispa Nyabate. For those who don't know me, I recently started shooting videos and I'm loving the experience. And yeah, I would really love to have you on board. If this is your first time, please feel free to subscribe and watch my other videos. For those who have been watching, the few people who have been watching my videos, like, share, and engage. I would really love to hear from you, to hear more from you. It makes me happy. It gives me psych to keep going. Yeah. So anyway, if this is your first time, please subscribe and feel free to look at the other videos. There's so much I've shared on food, nutrition, health. Most importantly, I share the word of God every Friday because it's my day of I'm an Adventist, so I share every Friday. And yeah, there's more coming. And one thing I would love to do is even share more about my life, what I like literally show you the things that I like doing, and I will do that very soon. Yeah, so today sorry, I don't know why I'm so excited to share this video. Okay, I really need to relax, Jenny, relax so that we talk more. Yeah, so today I'd like to talk more about myself. This is my birthday month. I'm so happy, and by the way, I do not take it for granted. Every year that comes and passes by, when I'm in good health and when I've achieved something, I might not have achieved everything. I really am truly grateful. I do not take it for granted. Yeah, so this is my birthday month. My birthday is every 5th of December. I take time to just think through things. I take time to reflect on life. I take time to appreciate the things that have happened in my life. I try to learn from the good things, the bad things, all types of experiences, and this far I really thank God. I'm turning 35. I'm actually 35. I don't know if I look 35 or do I look older? I hope not. I turned 35 this year and I'm so happy and I'm so grateful for this far. All through these years I've lost friends, through death. I've lost friends, family, and I've just learned to appreciate the gift of life. So as I turn 35, I really thank God and I appreciate every experience that I have gone through. One most important thing I have learned is that through life you grow in so many ways, you learn a lot, and everything really truly happens for a reason. And this year, when we were starting this year, I faced a lot of challenges. And being 35, there's so much you expect you would accomplish by the time you're 35. A lot, I'm telling you, a lot. I thought by 25 I would have been married and I would have started a family. So by now, my kids would have been, if God willing, I would have had kids. They would have been potentially from 5 to 10 years. Sadly, things just do not happen as you wish. But there are other things that happen that you don't expect, which are good and exciting. I have learned to appreciate every step of life. And beginning of this year, I had made plans, and I thought by end of the year I would have accomplished them, because they were so important to me. They are things I wanted to have achieved by now, but I haven't. But truly, other things also have happened that I just never anticipated, and they're good, and I thank God for that. Yeah, so this year on my birthday, even now to the end of the year, I'm looking to plan better, because still the things that I really want to achieve, no pressure, but the things I want. But I have learned to also embrace life as it comes, and God willing, these things that I will set to achieve come next year, I will work hard to achieve them. If they don't happen, I'm always grateful. If they do, I will be so happy to have achieved them. Yeah, so imagine in all my videos, I've always had a plan of what to say, but in this one, it's so random, like more random than the other random videos that I've done. Yeah, so today I wanted to share more about goals, life, expectations. In my life, throughout my 35 years, during our 20s is when we expect to achieve more, in terms of mostly starting families and growing in our career. But unfortunately, in my life, things have been happening that I really didn't anticipate. But guess what? Through this process, I have learned to appreciate things, and I have learned to accept any situation as it comes. One most important thing I have learned is to manifest what you want, is to always keep moving regardless of whatever happens. In my early 20s, I started my career. I started a career that I really loved, and I was so excited. But truly, things really didn't turn out fully like I expected. Why? Is because I feel like God has a plan for our lives, and sometimes our expectations are way out of what God has really prepared for us. And sometimes, even though we do not see clearly what God expects from us, things kind of fall into place as the years go by. And that is what I have experienced in my life. For example, in my career, sometimes I have doubted the career I chose. But now that I look back at 35, I actually see why I just had to be in this, I had to fall into this path. My personality now is not as it was when I was beginning my career in my early 20s. I think I was 22 or 23. And I have built myself up in a way that other people might not see it. Other people might have expected more, but believe me, from where I stand, from where I'm seated now, I really have, it makes sense why I just had to go down this path. I believe that in life you will have to go through some things to build some character in you, so that in future, what was really meant to happen in your life. I hear people talk about purpose, and I believe we all have a purpose in life, but I don't look at it like it's a purpose. I feel like God created us to come on earth, fulfill different goals that He has, different goals that eventually bring his will to pass. And so throughout our lives, the things that we go through, the things that we do, the things that we experience, the people that we grow up to become, we achieve different things in different ways. And that's why I don't give myself too much pressure, and I don't like pressuring people. Oh, you have a good voice, why are you not singing? Oh, you can talk, why can't you be a motivational speaker? And I don't like that thing. I don't like it, because believe you me, even the laid back people, the quiet people, those that look at themselves and they wonder, what was I really created for? Like myself, sometimes I've asked myself that question. Believe me, as you go through life, you meet people, you begin to have duties, responsibilities. All these things just come your way that have to be done, and only you can do it. And I believe these are some of the reasons why we were created. You do not have to like pin yourself down and talk about purpose as a whole, like you were created to do one specific thing. There are some people, for example, pastors, teachers, lawyers, singers, musicians. There are other people who have this one specific thing that makes them stand out. And so it's easy to say, this person was created for this. But it is not the same case for everyone. In some cases, you actually perform your purpose, you actually perform what you were created for by fulfilling some of the duties and responsibilities that come your way. Some things nobody else in your family can do but yourself. There are some people, they might not be out there, they might not speak out or do things outwardly, but they have this thing where they bring peace, they bring unity, they bring, like they have a way of bringing people together. And I don't know how to explain it, but you do not have to have like one specific purpose that makes you stand out. Like a musician, I believe that through life we were all created with a specific or different responsibilities to perform that eventually bring the will of God to pass. And that is what I have learned so far. And so in my life, I had things in mind that I thought I was created to do. But unfortunately, or not even created to do, the things that I wanted to achieve by myself with my own ability. But as time goes by, I have realized, you know what? You expect to do something and you find yourself going round in circles. And it comes out very badly. Sometimes you feel like you're a failure, you feel like you're a loser, you feel like you're not fitting in, like you just don't belong. But it doesn't mean that you're not doing something right. It just, I have learned, and believe you me, if you are in my situation right now, you are 35 and there's nothing specifically you can come out and say, oh, I'm a doctor, I was created for this, I was created for that. Believe you me, just look at your life. Look at the things that you have done. They might not be loud, but they are very God-driven. I have learned that everything in my life that has happened is God-driven. Every move that I made has never been by my will. If I had a choice, there are some situations I would never agree to or find myself in. But I just find myself in these situations, and as I look back, as I look at these situations clearly, I realize truly it just had to be a godly plan. And so this far, I have learned to be so grateful, to be so mindful, to be so cautious of what I say, of how I react to things. This far, I have learned to grow. I have learned to choose my battles. I have learned to accept every situation as it is, as they come. And eventually, I have found peace. Not everyone will agree with you. And some people will even look down on you. Some people will expect much more from you. But always remember to stick to your path. There's a God-given path that is so clear. If you start listening to, oh, this one was created for this one has a talent, this one does this and that, you will lose your focus. Look at your path. Where is God taking you? What is it that you're doing now? What opportunities have come your way now? Those are the things that you were created for. Those are the things that you were meant to accomplish in life. And there is an end goal, and it is God-given. I have learned that. And so as I turn 35, I've just learned to be happy, accept things as the way they are. I would love to be in my own home, married with kids, but it has not happened. But guess what? I have met people. I am going down a path that is so beautiful. It might not be something I planned for, but for sure it is a godly plan, and I believe that. And I thank God. And now I understand why I just had to become this person that I am today. I understand why I had to build my character. I had to grow because of the things that God planned for my life. I do not disagree that some things happen in our life that cause us to have a different experience. They look like they have interfered with the real plan that you had in mind, or that plan that you were so sure is from God. But guess what? The same things that come and interfere with the sequence which you were going through will be used by God to redirect you elsewhere. And that direction still is a godly plan. Remember the story. I don't know if everyone reads the Bible, but there's a story about Esther. Do you really think Esther expected to be in that situation? She just finds herself lined up there's a king choosing women, and he decides to choose her. I mean, what were the odds? Who knew that the king would one day let go of Queen Vashti? They were meant to be together. They were created to reign on that kingdom. But whatever happened, happened. And Esther came in the picture. She was chosen. And guess what? There was a whole community of people that she was meant to pray for. And eventually help them. There's a reason and purpose for everything. Regardless of how things go in your life, there's a reason. And I have learned that, and I embrace it with my whole heart. So this year, as I celebrate my 35 years of living, I choose to be happy. I choose to embrace this path which I'm going through. And I'm excited. Beginning of this year, I had plans to, do some things in my family, to do some things in the house, to achieve so many things. And it seemed like I was going the right direction, but I was taking a different direction, but I'm still happy. One achievement that I love most is the YouTube channel that I have started. Imagine, this thing, I've always had it in mind, and I've always wanted to do it. But I just, those things you brush off and you're thinking, I wouldn't do this. Aki, I love it and I think I can, but I can't do it because I just didn't believe in myself enough. But now something happened and we were having the discussions with one of my girls, not my friend, my girls. Just someone very important, like someone who has become very special in my life. I asked them a question, what do you think I should do? And imagine from nowhere, she mentioned, you can start a YouTube channel. And it sort of like sealed that one thing that has always been at the back of my mind. And so I decided to do it. Imagine even now she doesn't know I've done it. I just really hope by the time she knows about it, she'll love it. But yeah, so in fact, it might seem like it was the first time I've heard about it, but at the back of my mind, I've always wanted to do it. I didn't know how to, I didn't believe in myself, in short. But when she mentioned it, she sort of like sealed it in my head. And so it became a thing. Like I really wanted to start and do it. And eventually I've done it and I'm so happy. 69 subscribers later, I'm excited and I know I'm gonna, like so higher, and I believe that this channel will be exciting and it will be, like engaging. Just a good channel where people will enjoy watching, Yeah, so this is one of the things that I feel like I've accomplished. It's a big achievement for me, and I'm so happy to see the opportunity, to imagine the opportunities that can come through this channel. It means a lot to me. Another thing is a project that I am doing in my shags with my siblings. That project we started, but it was unfortunately it has not gone according to the way we wanted. It has been a bit slow, but that's another thing that I'm looking forward to finish. In fact, I will share with you. I will share with you with time, and I just hope it will motivate someone. Yeah, there's that. And then a home renovation. I wanted to do it beginning of the year. I didn't do it. I will share that with you as well. I just feel like I've outgrown most of the things in the house, and I just want to change it. Our plan was to move into another place. Oh, by the way, now that we live in Limuru, I didn't like Limuru at all. I didn't want to live here at all. It was so hard for me because of the weather and the distance going to Nairobi and coming back. It was really hard for me. This was one of the things I felt like I failed big time. I really didn't want to end up here. But again, my sister works here and we used to live in Rwaka in Nairobi. And so when we moved here, we had a different plan. But as I said, God usually has a different plan for our lives. And so that plan that I had did not work out for very special reasons. And so now that we are here in Limuru, imagine, I never thought I would say it. I love living in Limuru. This place, my goodness, is serene. There's just a vibe that is in Limuru. I love the scenery. I love the place, how it looks. I love that I can access anything I want. I mean, I can go to Nairobi anytime I want. It's still near Nakuru, where I visit my parents most of the times. What else? It has very nice hangout places. Lovely hangout places. When I take walks, it has the most beautiful, it's just a good environment for, taking a walk, relaxing. I will also do that. I've done videos where I've taken a walks and shown around, but it was all the videos are from Nairobi. I'll take one here in Limuru, or 2 or 3. Gosh, there's so many places I can take walks that are so beautiful, and I will show you. I will even show you the hotels, the nice hotels. By the way, you guys in Nairobi, there are so many nice hangout places here. Come to think of it, that's another very good idea. I'll cover that on this channel, and I know you will love it. There are houses here, 1-bedroom houses, 2-bedroom houses. There are some houses being built, like, what do you call them? Mansions. What are they called? Townhouses, these big ones. I'll show you those ones. Anyway, yeah, I'll show you the houses in Limuru. I'll show you around Limuru, and I know most of you will love it. If you're the kind of person who loves quiet, serene places, this place is so ideal. But of course, it comes with negative. It has some negative things, like I don't know. There's some things you might not like. The things that I didn't like the weather. The weather, my God. The weather, it takes a while to get used to it, but once you get the hang of it, you will love it. Yeah, so that's another thing about Limuru that I love. We have been looking for houses, but unfortunately there's only one house that we have loved, but that house is occupied right now. It was by the time we were looking at it, imagine there were no occupants, but we were shocked to go back, and all the houses were taken. That is the only house that I can opt apart from this one, and like apartment that I can opt for. There are other houses, but it involves a lot anyway, so I will share with you as time goes by. For now, we have settled in our minds to continue staying here, so we will make a few changes just to make it more accommodative, to make it more appealing. Like, not the house itself. The house is okay. It's just that there's some changes that we wanted, like changing the living room outlook, some appliances we needed to buy. We wanted to make all these changes and move out, which we didn't, but we will do it. But even if I move out, I'm not going to Nairobi. I will still remain here in Limuru, because I've gotten used to it and I actually love it. And this is why I'm telling you, do not disregard the things that come your way. When I was coming here, I wasn't even planning to stay a month. I was so ready to move, like, to a different place. This place we only came so that, my sister can get used to it, and then there was another plan, but it didn't come through, and I'm okay with that. And now I understand why it had to happen, because, oh my God, last year with the COVID, I don't know how I would have done it. I had a clear plan, but things just didn't go the way I wanted, and now I understand why it happened the way it happened, and I'm ever so grateful. And so I'll keep sharing. I don't know, when the time comes, if we make changes in the house, of course I'll share with you. It matters to me because I promised to share lifestyle videos, so I'll share that with you as well. Yeah, so that's another thing that we want to do, change the house outlook. And because we are planning to go to that house and ask the landlord to call us in case someone moves, because that's the only house that we feel is ideal. But I'm not saying that these are the only options. There's so many options where you can live in Limuru, which are really good, and I'll keep sharing that as time goes by, so that if you're considering and you're comfortable to live out of Nairobi, by the way, you can live here. I see people going to Kitengela, Syokimau, Utawala. People live Rongai, those areas. Ruiru, Thika, people live there. Juja. Limuru is equally the same. By the way, it's no different, and there's no traffic coming here. There's a bypass where we use the bypass, but even the main highway it's like 80% done. So come mid next year, this road will be like very convenient for people living these sides of these parts of Kiambu. So yeah, so really there's so much to consider. I will keep sharing, and if you love it, feel free to join. Yeah, so as I turn 30, I just want to give God thanks. 35, look at me saying 30 as if I'm still 30, but I feel like I'm still in my 20s. I don't know why. I think it's because I've not achieved what I had planned, and as time goes by, I really want to experience all these things, like do all these things. And I know there are other plans that could easily come and overtake my plans, and I will embrace them as they come. But for now, I have a clear plan and I'm working towards that. So my encouragement to you, if you feel like you have not achieved anything, no pressure. There is a purpose and a reason for everyone. Responsibilities, I actually don't think of them as purpose, as a purpose. I feel like responsibilities and duties that come your way, the goals, the things that just come your way are the things that you were meant to do on earth. You don't have to have one specific, oh, I was created to cook. No. So yeah, I have learned that. And one most important thing that I want to embrace the coming year is the spirit of manifestation. I believe in manifesting things. I believe what you speak and believe in actually comes to pass. If you are strong-willed and you believe in it and you work towards it, it will surely come to pass. Like now, I was thinking about this YouTube channel, and somehow, because this is something I really wanted, I just didn't know if I have the potential. The universe just for some reason just kept pushing me towards it, and eventually I've done it. Even the project we are doing with my siblings, and I believe we are gonna do more. What else? All these things, I believe the spirit of manifestation is very important. It's actually a way of practicing faith, strong faith that makes things happen. So come next year, I'm really manifesting big things, and I trust in God, and I just pray that He will block every attack of the devil, because the devil is so busy on earth. Oh my God, the devil is busy. But I believe God will slowly bring our dreams to come to pass, and we shall achieve the plans that we initially had beginning of the year, and more is yet to come. I really believe so. So come next year, I'm embracing the spirit of manifestation. I have done it, but very sadly, but now I just really want to make it a thing, like to believe in things and manifest these things in my words and in my mind and in everything. But really put it in my mind, and surely I believe they will come to pass. Yeah, so there's nothing much I did on my birthday. I relaxed, but I was thinking a lot. I came up with a clear plan of what I wanted. The things that are out of my control, I leave them to God. And during this month, my birthday month, I will continue to pray and believe that God will, really help me to work. God will take charge of the things that are out of my control. Basically, that's what I believe. So what I cannot handle, I leave it to God. I pray, and I pray for His will to be done. For the rest of the things, the rest of the projects, my work, everything, I will work towards that, and I will keep manifesting victory. I will keep manifesting achievement, good achievement, I will be positive about everything, and that is my plan. And I believe the end goal will be perfect. So on your birthday, any one of you, make it a point to just take your time, think through things, and come out with a plan. It's very important, I believe that. Yeah, so that is it for now. It was just a short talk. It's 35 minutes. Wow, it's so long. Yeah, anyway, yeah, so that is it for today. I didn't do much on my birthday, but I thought deeper into life and the plans of God, and I believe that everything will be according to God's will. Most importantly, support me with my channel, subscribe, and let us grow together. That is it for today. Have a good evening. Will I post it in the evening? Have a good time, and may God be with you. That is it for today. Thank you. Bye.